please.
Yes.
What is tragedy?
Is tragedy.
Tragedy is anything.
Okay.
Tragedy is anything which evokes a feeling of sadness.
Okay. Okay. Whenever you become sad, does it mean that there is a tragedy?
Yes, sir.
Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
tragedy is
unhappy ending.
okay. Unhappy ending of what?
Sir, a player dealing with tragic events, unhappy ending, downfall of main character, etc.
Okay. Any others? Yes, Farhan.
Yes, sir.
What does tragedy to you?
Sir, according to me, tragedy is something like some sorts of downfall in our life, that we get some lessons from it. Whether we get a lesson from a positive point of view, or we get a lesson from a negative point of view.
So that would be tragedy.
Because it is a tragedy that a people, what can I say, makes antagonist or protagonist.
Okay. For example, you are doing a job somewhere else. Okay. At the
Yes,
end
sir.
of the month or before starting a month, you get salary. And because of getting the salary, because of that, basically the motivation you get, then you become happy. So would it be a tragedy too in that sense?
Now it's not will be called as a salary. For example, if I'm getting a salary on my paid time, so it will be happier for me. But if I'm not getting a salary on my my paid timing, and
Mhm.
I'm getting late, so it would be a tragedy for me, that why I'm getting late on this one.
Okay. Any other?
Sir, any mishap which happens in life, accidents and incidents.
Any?
Sir, incidents and accidents in the life.
Okay. Incident and accident. Then?
Sir, they evoke feelings of remorse.
Okay. Do you think that? Yes, yes, please.
Sir, when we are dejected in our lives.
Okay. Okay. We are dejected in our life. That would be tragedy. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What does Aristotle say about the tragedy? Okay. Maruk has also come. An event in life that evokes feelings of sorrow or grief, okay, is called tragedy. Is it true? I think Mr.
Can
Farhan wanted to say the same, I think.
Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir. That it was said by Aristotle as well, as that tragedy keeps a person between goodness or evilness. That it makes a person whether evil, or it make a person, what can I say, a good.
Okay. Is there any basically incident that has happened in your life and that had evoked some kind of feelings of sorrowness?
Uh, Most of the time, it's happened in our lives, sir.
Okay, can you state an example?
Mm, uh, when I was getting a papers of BCom, Bachelor in Commerce, so I was getting late So this was the first time happened to me just because of traveling in a bus. So on that moment, I get a very not healthy marks in my economics paper. So because I prepared it myself for a a very good manner. Na. So that was some sorts of sorrow tragedy or bad tragedy happened to in my life. That I was expecting a very much in my whole life in my paper of economics, but what I result a fruitful back from the paper, but I didn't get it sorrowfully.
Okay, that's good. Okay, how about others people? Would you like to share your basically the events that is accidentally is basically evoking the feeling of grief or sadness? Our life is, I think, is full of such things.
Uh,
One cannot deny it. In this basically, in the light of this statement, we can say that maybe many of us daily face such type of things, or maybe we have faced in a week, in a month, like this. Okay, let's see another uh, statement. A disastrous circumstance or event. What do you say about today's situation? Can we say
Yes,
it's a
sir. So
tragedy?
due to COVID-19,
Yeah,
the
COVID.
world is
Yeah,
so due, yes, sir.
yes, please carry on.
So due to COVID-19, the world is suffering from disaster, and there are a lot of death tolls, and there the suffering of the families. So it cannot be imagined. One cannot imagine the situation. It is
Mhm.
a very distress moment.
Okay. Yes, any other?
That due to coronavirus, we are going to be very much upset. Our personal life going to be very disturbed. Our professional life going to be very disturbed, and this is disaster. And we never expect that this time will be we are suffering a lot. All are suffering a lot, and the news uh, going to be actually we are suffering a lot. We have nothing to say, and this is a tragedy.
Okay. A tragedy is the imitation of an action that is serious. Okay, the one element. Tragedy, according to Aristotle, tragedy basically is the imitation of an action, a copy of an action, and that is serious. Yes, we could find the seriousness in tragedy, and having magnitude means they would be linking and they would be complete in itself. In appropriate and pleasurable language means the language would be suitable. It means that, for example, there is a tragedy, there would be a serious language. If we put, for example, in serious language, comedy, then it would not be basically a tragedy. Or maybe audience, readers, they are not going to take it seriously. If they aren't going to take seriously, there would be no impact of that tragedy upon the people. How about then catharsis? Catharsis will be failed in that regard. Okay, another one is dramatic rather than the narrative. It should be a dramatic. It should not be in the form of story. If you start telling the story, so definitely what happened then? It would not have basically the seriousness. People are not going to take it seriously, but they would think that it's a journal story as we listen. With incident arousing pity and fear, yes. Sometimes an accident is being told you that this is happening with the person who is your beloved in our actual life even. And what happens when we start telling that it has happened with him and this was a very terrible day for him, so see, our all sympathy go to that person, and we fear lest he might face again. Wherewith to accomplish a catharsis of these emotions, we are going to discuss what is catharsis too. Okay, what does it mean? Can you read, any of you?
This is the imitation of an action. That is the copy of the action.
Okay, the imitation of an action that is serious and also as having magnitude and complete in itself. Okay, actually these lines, or this line shows that a good tragedy should have one issue. What is that? That is seriousness. You can't have a tragedy about something trivial breaking a fingernail. It means, don't you think? Once basically we start watching a drama, and there is a, in the drama there is a seriousness because of the tragedy, and then what happens? You start biting your nail. It means you are very serious on that time. So you can't have tragedy. Magnitude deals with the importance. Means definitely it will have the connection with the previous one, and that is why it has been so important. And the issue has to be serious and very important. So tragedies deal with sorrow and someone's death. Complete in its means that play must stick to the one issue. Otherwise, the audience will get lost in the plot. Yes. There is the last line, you would see that there would be one issue. If there are multiple issues, then what happens? The audience definitely is not going to remember all the things, isn't it? Okay, now let's talk about the another inappropriate and pleasurable language. What does it mean? At the time of ancient, we see there was the group of the people who would sing. They would come on the stage and they would play uh, some type of music, and they were called a chorus. And chorus was used to narrate story of some parts of the play. Their role was to comment on the action of the play. Sometimes they sing a song, means through singing a song they would tell that what is happening or maybe what is going to happen. Language which is used by chorus should be rhyming and pleasurable to the audience. Yes, it is. Let's talk about then Hamlet. Let's talk about the other play that we have studied in our courses. So you would see that the language was in rhyming most of the time. So at the time of basically Aristotle, he says there should be a rhyming. But once we start reading William Shakespeare's, we don't find such thing. Unrhyming verses also we have studied. These are called the blank verses and rhyming verses. They both are the integral part of the play, and people like it. Most of the time, definitely, we like the rhyming verses and sometimes unrhyming too. But beyond the music, that is important in this era. So the language should be appropriate and pleasurable. For example, there is a tragedy and somebody come in order to basically make you laugh while cracking a joke. Do you think that you would be you would see that there would be any impact of that tragedy? I don't think,
We do.
because one has to be very serious in this regard. For example, I'm going to assign you a task that you are going to write a tragedy, okay, a drama, a play in which you are to show the tragedy, means tragic incident you have to write. How will you write? Definitely you would write according to its value of the tragedy or that moment or that accident. You are going to attribute that incident with serious words. Why? Because you think that if I'm going to attribute the tragedy which such words that are inappropriate for that word, so definitely your purpose will be failed. अगर किसी का इंतकाल हो जाता है, फॉर एग्जांपल, हम कैसे करते हैं? जाकर कैसे अल्फाजों का चुनाव करते हैं? हैव यू एवर चर्च What kind of the word we use? We
Serious.
use very serious word. Yes. भाई वो वर्ड वो उन अल्फाज का चुनाव करते हैं, ऐसे अल्फाज का इंतखाब करते हैं कि जो उस सिचुएशन के मुताबिक होते हैं, और वो भी सीरियस, और वो भी यूनिवर्सल। भाई अल्लाह की मर्जी, ऐसा कहते हैं ना हम। जी, इसी तरीके से और भी हम कहते हैं, देयर आर many basically words we speak in our own mother tongue in order to consolidate that person who is basically is suffering that tragedy. Okay, in dramatic rather than the narrative, it is said that the verses or the language should be in the form of dramatic, not narrative form. Dramatic means,
The dialogue.
okay, there should be a dialogue. What does it mean when this word comes dialogue? What are other things are associated with this word?
The conversation between two people.
Okay, very good. Definitely, dialogues are uttered by the people. A dialogue basically is the symbol of realism, because dialogue means that one is giving the knowledge to the another. So it is basically a natural way of producing the knowledge or giving the knowledge by the characters. One person can give the knowledge as well, means information is given just by one person, so it is basically not natural. We don't like the way basically the information is being given us individually, because narrative form becomes complicated and suitable form. So chorus has to use dramatic form rather than narrative form. To narrate a story is simply to tell the story. Like Weekend, in a play, the story must be dramatized or acted out. Or for example, there is a story, but that story should be performed. By the way, what is the difference between novel and then play? Where is Samia? Samia, are you hearing me?
Sir,
Samia,
novel. Sir, here's
are you?
Maru.
Yeah, ये मुझे पता है मारू का. The one who would be speaking, so I can easily can understand who is speaking. There would be a picture of you. Okay, anyhow, Maru, you speak.
Sir, novel is based on story and there's no dialogues, but play having dialogues, more collected and complex plot.
Okay, and second,
Story have play have lots of character and novel have only maybe only can be based on only one character.
okay, and
Uh, and that's it, sir. I know about only that point.
okay, Farhan,
Yes, sir.
what do you say? Means the points she has raised.
So, according to my point of view, there is a we have studied about plot unity of an action over there. So, something like initial and rising action, and after that falling action. These are the circumstances there which are circulating uh, in the novel. Just like Hamlet, we are going to take an example from it.
Okay, Hamlet is a novel.
Sorry. No, I'm giving example of plot unity of an action, just like that.
Okay,
Yeah.
plot,
Novel.
action, all the things we can find as well in the novel too. Like I can give you the example of Pride and Prejudice. This is the story. Let's talk about the another one, Emily Bronte's novel. What is that? You might have studied it.
The Jane Eyre.
Huh? There are many novels basically we can find. Okay, we can basically in the drama they are in the form of dialogues. Most of the time we find the dialogues because the information given by the characters. That's wonderful. In the novel we do not find. Novels basically are the lengthy form of the writing. Okay, but the drama is not like that. In the novel we find uh, we find the characters just only, and that character is telling the meaning, though there are dialogues too, but we find in the novel chapter wise, okay, and in the play we find act and scenes, and
Yes, sir.
in the novel we find the volumes. So this is what all about. But the same thing we can find in novel as we can find in the drama too. Okay, now let's talk about the other one. Okay, with incident arousing pity and fear. What is pity and fear?
With empathy, we feel sympathetic for the person.
Okay. Okay, Sajid Wasia. Where is she? If she can hear me, so please do participate. Okay, with incident arousing pity and fear. The incident of play would be having some elements of sorrow. Yes, of course, according to ancient. The audience has to have sympathy with main characters. Yes. In the beginning, we don't know about the character, but later on, because of his goodness, he has to great extent achieved our or gained our sympathy. The audience has to have sympathy with main character. Yes, definitely. Being a reader, we are audience too, so we are sympathize with that character. In a tragedy, the events or the episodes in play should lead the audience to feel very sorry for the main character. Yeah, we have seen in the movies too. For example, in the Gajini movie, you might have noticed or observed, ठीक है, इस तरह दूसरी movies होती हैं